welcome back to the channel. Ryker here. Thank you for tuning in. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, but it is kind of cold today. It's about like 46, 47 degrees. And before you say, hey, that's just summertime and somewhere up in the north, it's cold for Atlanta. All right, it's cold for Atlanta. But as I showed you in my last video, I've got my proper gear on, my winter jacket. I've got a freeze-out lining inside for my chest and my legs area. So I gotta tell you, those things are doing their job. The freeze-out long johns are just perfect. They are just perfect. And I'm wearing my summer gloves though, because I think I have my winter gloves with me, but it's not that cold. I think I might even take my freeze-out lining out because it's starting to feel a little warm. 47 degrees. This jacket is really good. It's by Sedici, man. It's my first time ever buying Sedici stuff, so I'm pretty impressed. But yeah, beautiful morning, beautiful morning. Yesterday, before I talk about yesterday, just so you know what's happening today is we are meeting up with my good friends Brian and Denise and Beth and John, and we are heading out. If I'm not mistaken, unless the plan has changed, we're supposed to be heading out to Alabama somewhere and have lunch, so that should be fun. We're supposed to meet up at the gas station here at 10 o'clock and roll out by 10:15, and what do you know, I'm always usually late, but this time I am, who am I kidding, this time I'm still running late. So, but running late meaning I want to get there early so we can chit-chat a bit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. By the time I get there, it's gonna be time to go, and I just missed this. I've got to wait all of these cars in front of me. I had a good empty spot. I should have made it early. Dang, I missed it. So now I'm stuck all behind all these cars. Dang it, and there's construction going on. But I'm not that far away. It's 4 minutes away. The hurricane brought some cold weather. It was kind of warm in the upper 70s to lower 80s before the hurricane came in, and man, we got a little lucky. The winds were crazy. It was like 50-60 miles an hour over here, but luckily, being that we're in a new neighborhood, all our trees are just new trees, and everything came out all right. I think one or two houses had a few of their roof shingles come out, but you know, not bad considering what has happened in Louisiana. Man, I've thoughts and prayers, and I hope you guys recover quickly. I hope everyone is safe. If you're watching and if you're affected by the storms, I hope you made it out all right, or I hope you're in the process of recovering. So yeah, we lucked out, even though this was probably the worst worst storm we've had in the last couple of years. A lot of places are without electricity here, and they've been out for 2-3 since the storm, and they're probably going to be out for another 2-3 days. So it took a little bit of a toll here, but like I said, nothing compared to some of the other cities and states where it went through. It was just devastating. So yeah, once again, hope you guys, if you're affected by the storm, you guys are safe. Deer, wow, that's scary. Deers, we gotta watch out for deers. And if you were affected, I hope that you are safe and recovering nicely. So we're gonna head out. So this is the I guess this is like the Highway 92 connector or something, but I moved out here in 98 in Ackworth, and I used to take this road almost every day to go to school, go to work at 75. This is Lake Ackworth, and beautiful Lake Ackworth. And you see the construction they're doing now. It is 2020, and they started construction, what, maybe earlier this year or maybe mid-year. when I moved back here in 98, this was the only one road leading up to the highway on this side. Of course you could take the highway, but you had to be on, you know, Highway 41 to catch 75 around here, and this road was always busy. And all those years, 22 years, they never bothered to expand, and now they are expanding. I mean, I'm glad they are, but man, they sure took their time expanding. So I hope they get the project done quick, because this road is a single road going either direction, and man, I have to tell you, this thing during rush hour, I started avoiding this road during rush hour if I had to come down this way. So anyway, hey, look, we've got some minutes to spare, and we made it here at the QT, and I'm sure I'm gonna be the last one here. That's just becoming my thing now. Not arriving too late, but arriving late enough, you know, where I don't get time to do anything and just roll out. No, looks like they just came as well. Cool.
Hola.
What's up, gang? You guys just got here?
Hey, what?
You guys just got here?
No, we've been here for a few minutes. I already had breakfast.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, here I was thinking.
Oh, well, I want to try to get a seat in there, but there's no seating, so.
Yeah.
Breakfast out here.
What's seating, man? It's a gas station. Anyway, so we're here, and I think we're waiting on a couple more people, and once they show up, we'll roll out and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, back with you. Just left the gas station, and original plan was to go to Alabama, get some lunch there, but my friend Denise is not having a good day today. She's a bit down, so we decided to not make this a long ride at all. Actually, it'll be a quite short ride. Decided to just hang out somewhere cool locally here for an hour, a couple hours, you know, just have fun, chit chat, joke around, make her feel better for the day. We're gonna go to a local place in Cedartown. It's supposed to be a cool little biker joint. I've never been there, so it'll be interesting to see and bring that to you. But in the meantime, though, I did want to talk about a couple of things that happened yesterday on my way to work. Well, before that, let me just say that when I received an email about a recall, I was like a little worried. I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, I thought my bike was not part of the recall. It was a later build 2020 model, and there were issues with the 2019 models with the, you know, with the wheel nut and the pins. You know, pins coming loose, the wheel nut cracking or whatnot. So I took it to Extreme Propulsions in Cartersville, and you know, they looked at it and they told me everything was good on mine, and all they had to do was just torque it. And even when they torqued it, there wasn't, you know, there wasn't much happening there, so everything was pretty good to begin with. And the owner, DK, came out. If you remember, this is the same person who did the you know, the Q&A session with the bikers. So he came out and chatted with me for about 15 minutes. I asked the owner, I said, hey, what's going on anyway? I mean, the recall happened and everybody was you know, asking for a recall. They didn't do it. So he told me that somebody somewhere, the news is, and I don't know this, I can't confirm this, I didn't look up on the internet, but if you know anything about it, please go ahead and comment below. But somebody, a rider, had a wheel come off. The front, one of the front wheels came off, and he apparently has sued Can Am. And after an investigation, turns out that there was nothing wrong with the wheel nut, except there was a negligence. There was a negligence with on the dealer's part. Negligence on the dealer's part, putting the bike together. So the owner was telling me that that they've already changed the design and they've already changed the wheel nut. So it's not the same wheel nut that was installed from the manufacturer when the bike rolled out in 2019 or end of 2018. It's not the same one. They've already changed the wheel nut, the design and all of that, with, you know, once they found out the issue of these nuts cracking. You know, hold the jokes, guys, because I'm trying to make this sound as clean as possible, but the wheel nuts cracking and the pins coming loose. But since, at least from what I remember him telling me, that they've changed the wheel nut design, and it's not the same as the first one they used. But in this case, it was a negligence on the dealer's part, because he was telling me that you'll be surprised how many dealers don't put the bikes together properly. The person putting the bike together, it's you know, makes one mistake and they don't realize that, you know, that could be potentially a deadly hazard to the rider who's buying their dream bike or first bike or whatever. You know, it could be a potentially deadly hazard. So I think that the dealers need to be very careful. There should be proper quality checks. You know, somebody should go after the guy who puts the bike together just to double check the main points so the wheels don't fall off, you know. So he said that they rolled out the recall to make sure everything was good. So I was thinking, okay, so they could have rolled out the recall before when people were blowing them up about this issue, but they didn't do that. So I see two reasons why they rolled out the recall now. So number one is because there was a lawsuit filed, and either they were ordered to, or they just said that, you know what, let's just put this in the bag once and for all. But either way, they should have done a little bit more testing, I feel, before rolling the bike out last year. They should have done some more testing to ensure that a vital product such as a wheel nut would not fail. So I mean I get it. You have a new model roll out. Every new model that rolls out, whether it's a bike, a car, or whatever, you know, they always say never buy the first gen or first year model of a completely new model, I guess. You know, don't ever buy the first year of it. So you know, because whatever issues they have, they tend to fix them in the second year. You know, that's just something that I think companies just need to do a bit more testing on the vital products. So I think they should just kind of be careful. But I'm glad, you know, I took my bike in. I like the guys over at Extreme Propulsions, very friendly. If you're local to Cartersville, go check them out. You know, they're busy too, but you know, they fit me in within a day or two. They fit me in and gave me back my bike within a few hours. So 9:30 I dropped the bike. 2 o'clock the bike was ready for me. And I also had something else installed. So that's what the other thing I want to talk about is, while I was there, I ordered a rear fender, the 900 Ace rear fender that goes over the tire. And it's funny, like I read on the internet and look at hear people on YouTube, and they always talk about you know, the people who ride the Ace models, 600 or 900, always talk about, hey, we love that rally rear fender, the half fender or quarter fender, and you know, we want to put that on, expose the rear tire, and everybody's psyched about that. And you now start hearing that, hey, the rally people who own the rally, some people, they want to get the Ace fender. So it's like, you know, the rally guys like the Ace wheels and whatnot. So I wanted to get the Ace rear fender more for function, secondary for form. And I'll throw a picture up here, and if you look at it, it looks pretty darn good though. It looks pretty darn good. So the reason why I got this is because it'll just prevent all the crap from hitting the back of the seat, underneath of the seat. Part was fairly cheap, around $70-ish, $70. You know, it's a pain in the butt to install it. There's a YouTuber, and I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but I think his name is Alright Ayori, I think, and Ayori or something like that, and he's installed it, and I'm like, no way, I can't do that crap with my little tools, no way. So I just went to the dealer, and while they were doing this, I just told them that, hey, you're gonna be checking the tires anyway and all of that. Just install this on there. And you know, it was just a little bit under an hour for labor, just a little bit. So because it does take a lot to install this, you know, you have to You have to take off the tire, I believe. You have to, you know, take off the little swing arm on the left and loosen it up, take the brakes off, you know, all of that good stuff. So I was like, that's just too much work for me. And my friend Brian told me that bring the bike to his house and we'll do it together. I was excited about that. Then when I saw the video, I'm like, nah, that's just too much work for both of us. I don't think so. So since the bike was there, they just installed it. So I like their service quite a bit. So check them out if you're local. So I had the fender installed. I think it looks cool, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the rear tire fender? I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. And it is okay, absolutely a-okay to install this on the Ryker Rally model. And the owner told me that he's done about 3-4 of these on the Rally model before mine, and they sit a little tight to they sit closer to the tire, and that's because, you know, the Rally tires are a little bit thicker than the Ace tires, and but because they, you know, they mount on the swing arm and whatnot, so they kind of tend to you know, go up and down with the swing arm. So it should, technically it should never rub with the tire, and even though it's pretty close, there's enough gap in there where the technician does not see any issues on putting the Ace fender on the Rally. So if you're wondering, I know there's another YouTube video out there, but if you're wondering, it is actually a-okay from a master tech to, you know, install these fenders without any issues on the Ryker Rally, without any rubbing issues or anything like that. So it is a-okay to do that. So yeah, so that was my trip to the dealership yesterday, and you know, I just wanted to make sure what's going on with this recall stuff. So I hear a lot of that on the Facebook page and whatnot. Did you guys get this recall? Yes, we did, and it's pretty much a precautionary, whether it's Can Am being nice, whether they're forced to because of a lawsuit, or after the lawsuit they just decided to put a recall out so they can check all the bikes to make sure once more. Either way, it's there. I would take advantage of it, even though you know you don't have a problem, but you've never had a technician officially check and say, hey, no issues. Just take it there. It doesn't cost you anything but time. All it will cost you is a little bit of time. That's it. And if you got the notice, take it there, get it done. You know, if you didn't get the notice, put your VIN number in. I'm sure they have it on their website. Put your VIN number in and make sure that you're not one of the you know, owners that were supposed to get the notice. So just do that, kind of peace of mind, you know, and I've got a peace of mind for myself too, that hey, all is good with me, all is good. We're just going through these beautiful back roads. It's still, what is it, around 10:30, 10:40ish, and you know, thankfully the traffic is a little bit less. So yeah, it's kind of cold. I took my freeze out liner out, and I'm kind of feeling the air going in a little bit, so I think I'm all right, but I could have been even okay with the liner in, but it's only going to get warmer from here on out. Cops! So yeah, let's check it out. Let's ride a little bit more here, and I'll get back to you at the next stop. We're here at a place called Knuckleheads. Let me show you around real quick. Knuckleheads, come live the dream. We've all parked at Harley parking only. So Knucklehead Cafe, obviously, you know, derived from the Knucklehead engine, I believe, and looks like a cool little place. So let's check out the parked our bikes there, took a nice little picture. Got the gang here, and check out the, what is that called? The
burnout pit.
Burnout pit.
It's crazy. Those are
Yeah.
my marks.
Yeah, those are the ones just from her shoes. Wait till she gets her bike up there. Nice. So I think we have a contender, ladies and jelly spoons. Contender is going to be John. That was just a practice. It's a little mini burnout.
I know he's not satisfied with that. He's gonna do it again. That's nice. Nice noise.
All right. So that was 50 bucks up in smoke. That's what the $50 up in smoke looks like. So I've done that, so I know. I've done that, so I know. Never again, though. I said I'm not gonna do that ever again. It's a nice little joint, huh? Hey, what's up, Brian? Look at that, rocking the night Ryker. Somebody's not rocking the night Ryker. I can't say that 3 times fast.
I left it in the other bag. I left it in the other tail bag.
Uh-oh, let's turn this way. Okay, there we go. Much better.
No, that is not.
No, that's not much better. Let's just do a quick little walk around here. Just to show you. Check out this wall. Here, let me flip the camera around. Check this out. Wow. Nice little place. Look at that. What is that, like a mill Harley, ice cream Harley? It's a trike, that's for sure. Got the general store here. Probably some t-shirts and merchandise and stuff. Pretty cool. I like these bikes they've got on the nice. That's a Yamaha though. That's still. Look at this chopper. Check this out. Is that cool or what? Nice looking chopper. Alright guys, we're just gonna go have some food. I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright guys, that'll do it for the video. I'm going back home. Bet John, Denise, and Brian are gonna carry on into Alabama. Go a couple more places they have all day to ride, and I would have hung out with them, but got a date with my daughter and my niece. Promised them that we're gonna hang out today after dinner. We're gonna get some we're gonna watch some horror movies together, and so I'm gonna go back and do that. I'm about an hour away from the house, but that's pretty much it for our little adventure. We didn't make it very far, but you know, we just went up to Rockmart, a local joint called the Knucklehead Cafe. I've never been there, so it was my first time as well. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And funky little place, friendly place, good food. I had the smoked beef brisket, and man, let me tell you, I am so full right now. I don't even know how I'm gonna have dinner. This is just, I'm just too full right now. And but yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you enjoyed our little ride and tour of the cafe in Rockmart. If you're local, you haven't been there, it's a neat little place. Check it out if you're in Rockmart area. I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, be safe.